All right, and we are back. And today we're back with another video, something a little bit different today. We're back with a video by a creator named Tyler Oliveira. Oliveira? I'm probably saying this wrong. Oliveira, I believe that's how you say it. Now, guys, I have reacted to one of his videos before, but you guys didn't see the video because I personally got so upset about the context of the video that I did not release it.
Do you want to share how you ended up here?
Yeah, I can share a little bit.
Tell me about it. What happened?
Well, I was about 24. I met.
Okay. Before it even starts, I don't feel like I'm gonna believe his story. I'm gonna try to be objective here, but it already sounds. He hasn't even said anything. He just said I'm 24, and I'm like, what is he saying here? I'm really suspicious of his story already.
Met someone, lied to me about her age.
Okay.
And I did 5 years.
So the girl lied about her age, and then
Yeah.
you went to prison for that?
Yeah.
Do you talk to any of your neighbors out here? Do they have similar stories, or is it all pretty different?
It's all different, pretty
Yeah?
much different.
Do you think you got dealt a wrong hand, or you were in the wrong?
I got dealt a wrong hand. I was taken advantage of. I didn't have a lawyer, and they seen me as an easy target to put in prison. She lied to her age, said she was 18, and to find out she was 16.
Guys, he has a hatchet man tattoo. He is 100% guilty. I may put it out one day. Who knows? Maybe I would put it on Patreon. Ooh, editor, do something with my hand. Patreon. But guys, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to check out another one of his videos. It was a good video. It was just like the people within the video made me so personally upset that I feel like I said things that I was like, I don't know if you should say that on YouTube. I don't know if you should be like saying stuff like that or like wishing things as bad as that on people on YouTube. So I decided not to put that one out, guys. So we're going to try this one more time. So again, great creator. Go like, comment, subscribe. I'm not going to say his name properly, so his link will just be down below. And remember, while you're doing that, like this video, comment on all my videos, and then subscribe to this channel, because if you don't, YouTube will come through that door, and they will. I investigated the city where old people are sent to die.
This is The Villages, the largest retirement community in the world, where you have to be 55 or older to live here, and is rumored to be the STD capital of America, with over 125,000 old people.
Old people be getting it in. Anybody who works around old people in like a nursing home do be saying, like, they'll tell you stories about how old people, they definitely still have that side to
Using
them.
loofahs to put on their golf carts to signal what they're into.
You know what they say, nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
Whoa, what the... What?
1,000 old people using loofahs to put on their golf carts to signal what they're into.
Hold on now. What, the pink soft swap, lowest level of full swap? They can play well with a mid swap, full swap, but oh my gosh, this is interesting here.
You know what they say, nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
Why does she? Oh my gosh, that is
But
crazy.
is this loofah rumor true? Are these old people happy? And what advice do they have for young people like myself? We've made it to the Spanish Villa.
This is definitely true.
We're talking to people who have wisdom.
We gotta go now.
No! What's your name?
Penny.
Is the loofah theory true here?
I don't know.
I've only heard that lately, but yes, I have heard that.
You have seen them. Does everyone know about them? No.
You guys know about the loofahs?
Yeah, they signify something sexual around here in the villages.
Have you guys also heard that this is one of the highest STD rates per capita?
Going around since the 60s.
Really?
It is.
It's pretty well known.
What do the loofahs signify, if you know?
The villages, it's known for swinging, and loofahs, there's colors to them. Each one, it just means something. White, novices and beginners. Purple,
Okay.
voyeur and people who like to watch. Pink, soft swap, people who like to do it with others in the room.
Okay, well, there's the system. Thank you, guys.
Cool.
After
Wow.
confirming the loofah
Guys, Comment below. What are you? Are you a soft swap or are you more of a novice? Comment below. I've never personally been more of a swap person myself. But I definitely had a life out there before.
If a myth was legit, I wanted to see if I could get some practical life advice from the elderly. Do you guys have any piece of advice for a young person watching this?
Don't believe everything you hear.
Save for your retirement. Social Security may or may not be there.
As far as life, honesty, respect gets you a long way. And never talk politics with people.
Okay.
Away from drugs.
Right.
And you don't have to go to college.
See, that's some old school advice right there about not talking politics with people. I remember that growing up, people used to never talk about like politics and religion. Those were some of the things that people never wanted to talk about. Nowadays, that's literally all people want to talk about, including myself. So check out my videos on Sundays. I definitely usually make some type of religious content on Sundays just because I am personally going through my journey and I like to make sure that you guys are watching me go through that journey, just learning things, But people used to never want to talk about that. So this is a whole new day and age that we're living in now. It's interesting.
But go to a trade school or something because that's just a sport as far as I'm concerned.
Do you have any major regrets in life?
No, I've done everything I wanted to do. I was a tennis pro
You were one of the best in the world?
in college, pretty much.
Do you still play tennis?
Wow.
I have a little problem with my balance, so I came here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, shout outs to her. Congratulations. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, how old are you? You looking young? 50?
87.
You're looking good for 87.
87.
How long you been here?
I've been here 20 years.
Okay. Do you have any financial advice for any young people?
Save now.
Do you have any big regrets?
Am I what?
Any advice to have a marriage that lasts?
It's so funny because he looked like he was actually about to say something else after the save now. He looked like he had a point, but whatever that guy said made him completely lose his point. So he's just like, what'd you say? He didn't even hear him the second time. He just made him lose his concentration. He was about to spit some real old person knowledge.
2 decades.
Yes, dear.
It's true. Good communication.
Okay.
If you don't have communication, you have nothing.
Trust us, we have bad days just like everybody else.
Sure.
Right.
I still didn't understand.
Actually, I worked during the day. My husband worked at night. We used to pass each other in the street. That's how we survived 52 years.
Okay.
I still didn't understand.
Okay.
Find somebody that makes you laugh.
Are you married?
Yeah, 45 years coming next month.
What are the keys to a successful marriage?
Shout outs to her. 45 years. That's a blessing right there.
Don't go to bed angry or fighting, I guess.
I regret doing
Do you have anything like that?
too many things,
Okay.
but I don't worry about them.
That's smart. Have you ever been to a swingers club out here?
Swings, no.
No? Okay, good call. All right. See ya. Adrian.
He heard that the first time. He ain't hear nothing else the dude was saying the whole time. But he asked about swingers. He was like, whoa, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. You see my golf cart on this thing, and I know it looked like my golf cart, but it wasn't. I know that looked like a loofah that I was, you saw me at Dollar General. I bought like 5 loofahs. I don't know. Don't question it.
Aging is a brutal curse. With a few myths confirmed, I realized how brutal aging is on the human mind and body. But in search of more wisdom, I drove to another retirement community to see what they had to say. Question for you, ma'am. Have you noticed society change over the last 60 years?
I know.
What's the biggest change you've seen?
The young people, they don't have pride. They do bad things. And these days, girls, they don't have pride. They don't have...
I know. You know about Adam 22? He let his wife get BBC'd.
Life is tough.
How many grandkids?
Hey, not too much on Adam 22. As a black man, I'll tell you right now, there's more guys out like that than you'd expect. There's way more guys out there, young, older, they're just looking for a black dude to be with their wife. It is the craziest thing. It is the literal craziest thing, but it is a real thing. And I'm sure it's not even just white guys out there. I'm sure there's plenty of, freaking black guys who do it too. I mean, I've never really seen that before, but I'm sure they're out there. And other races, everyone is similar in some ways sometimes.
I have 10 grandkids, 24 great-grand, and 1 great-great-grand.
Whoa. What's the thing you're most proud of?
I'm proud of my family.
So if there are any young girls watching this right now, would you tell them to start a family or to start an OnlyFans?
Well, you can start your family when you feel ready.
When did you start your family? What age?
I started 18.
18. So do you know about kids starting OnlyFans these days? You know what that is?
No.
So OnlyFans is where essentially girls...
I feel like by the smile she had, she does know what OnlyFans is. She doesn't want to be the one to say that she knows what OnlyFans is. She heard of OnlyFans. Look at that smile she got. She may have a OnlyFans, guys.
Girls sell nude photos of themselves online, and it's a very popular job these days. Not good?
No, it's not good.
Do you think young people take their health for granted?
They don't care. Just came back from buying medicine in public.
Okay, it's
I
working.
have blood pressure, I have a gastritis, I have my leg swelling.
You've lived 84 years. How many more years do you want?
When God take me, or the one is there.
That is a wild question to ask somebody. Like, how many more years do you want to live? Like, Jesus, bro. Like, just ask her, like, how does she get to that
I don't know
age?
who's there.
So if God were to strike you dead right now, would you be good with life? Are you at peace?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I am.
Do you fear death?
No.
Okay. What do you think happens when you die?
I don't know.
Are you afraid?
Bro, these sound like questions you ask before you actually go and murder this woman. Like, please, can somebody do a wellness check and make sure she is okay? Like, obviously, Tyler, I don't think you're gonna do it, but these are very, like, if I was her, I'd get nervous right now. I'd be like,
you're asking me a lot of questions about me not being around, and I'm like, your back is hurting, so I'm starting to think you're getting frustrated. Let me leave now so we can both be at more peace. I don't know. Get away from me, guy, trying to ask me about death.
Afraid of what happens?
No.
Okay.
Because I never hurt nobody.
Okay. When your husband died, how has life been since that? Is it tough?
Sometimes, because he's not with me.
Is he your one and only love?
Yes.
You don't see that very often, right? People getting married and staying together till death anymore.
I have a niece.
Yeah.
She married at 14. And they still
14.
live in, and he was 20.
Whoa.
And they live in Miami. They still alive together.
She was pretty young.
Well, now she's 74.
Wow. That's true love, I guess.
Guys, I got a sad thing to tell you. If they were together for like 54 years, it's 2023. 54 years ago was only like the 70s. It's not even like you could say it was a different time. In the 70s, it was bad for a 20-year-old and a 14-year-old to be with each other. Just less people gave a shit. But like, we know now that's bad. But it's like now they're too old to care.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Would you advise young people to find one person, make it work, and have a good life?
I told you now.
Yeah? You tell me.
Find somebody that is good person. Him.
Oh, no, I'm just like pointing at the little camera right there. Yeah.
Oh.
What if someone gets cheated on by their girlfriend or boyfriend?
Say goodbye to her.
Thank you so much. This is very valuable wisdom. With enough wisdom for a lifetime on my
Good advice.
way back to the car, I couldn't resist chatting it up with these two gems sitting on their front porch. For any young people that may be watching this, what advice do you have for them?
That they really have to stay focused on their finances, look ahead, because things can change from one day to the next.
Take a certain amount and invest it and try to add to it.
When you get to our age, you don't know when medical issues are going to pop up. You have to sit down and say, okay, if something happens to me or if something happens to my husband, how is that person going to function from here on out? You know, not only monetarily, but you need a support system. Here's a prime example. Here's a lady. She lost her husband. They never had any children. She has one cousin that lives back in her home state, and she has major medical issues.
Also, real quick for context, both of you guys were married?
Still married.
And you married?
47 years.
Wow, 47 and
53.
How old were you when you got married?
22.
19, I think.
Okay, that's pretty young, pretty abnormal for my generation to get
That's
married
right,
that young.
that's right.
Why do you think that is?
I think they are concentrating more on, not that this is a bad thing,
Sure.
but concentrating on what they want to do for the rest of their life. Back in the day, my thought was that we have our children early, and then they were still young. We get them grown and on their own, and then we still are young enough to continue and retire and enjoy life.
So here's a new thing in my generation. There's a loneliness and a virginity epidemic. Percentage of males who are single in my age age demographic is like 70+% or something crazy.
You know what I'm afraid
Yeah.
of? There will be no marriage one day. And sometimes
I don't think there won't be a marriage one day, but I will say, like, people are so bad at just communicating with each other. And I think part of the problem is, personally, this whole, like, I don't think people have enough, like, actual friends of the opposite sex. Like, I don't think people know that you could just be, like, have, like, normal friends who are just females, or normal friends who are, like, guys, and not sleep with them. Like, you can just do that. And, like, the more you do that, and the more you get to, like have conversations with people who you're not trying to, like, sleep with, the more you can know them as people, and then they can give you advice and help you out with getting women, or, you know, maintaining a relationship with people. Like, there's certain things you can go to your friends for, and it actually, like, helps you. And yeah, you can just be friends with people of the opposite sex and, like, be cool with them. Now, is that, like, a guarantee gonna happen? Will things possibly happen? Who knows? But you can just be friends with people, guys. And, you know, also, if you got female family members or, like, male family members, if you're a female, talk to them. Talk to them, have real conversations with them, and you'll see how bad it is. Guys, talk to a female friend about how bad, you know, guys be getting in their DMs. And then you'll be like, oh, wow, I don't want to sound like that. Let me switch up what I say in the DMs or something. Like, just little things like that can go a long way with this whole virginity thing. Because that was a pretty high number. That was a very high number, in my opinion. We're starting to look like Japan or something.
sometimes people give up.
I appreciate you guys so much. After chatting with these gems of wisdom, I met up with my 79-year-old homie Lee, who lives at the Villages, and he showed me the infinite entertainment options here, ranging from dancing halls, pool tables, swimming pools, restaurants, clothing stores, and I even danced at the nightly live performances the Villages hold for free. It seemed like all 140,000 plus people here were having the time of their lives. Yet time, sadly, is what these people lack the most.
That's a little loud for me.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you bringing up their death constantly, guy? Let them live.
Age.
Yeah.
Let them
The shadow
live.
of every old lady dancing was a back waiting to be broken, and a life almost at its end.
Well, I would regret that we don't live to 200.
Oh, he definitely be getting it in. I feel like I can just tell. He's one of the guys who be having the loofah on him. He probably got the black loofah. I feel like he's got the, you know, full on, like, he don't care. He's about that life.
Wish you had double the amount of time.
Yeah.
What would you do with that time?
Whatever I'm doing now.
Kids, live life to the fullest, because you may never know when your
Exactly,
time is
whatever
up.
he's
And
doing
in the
now.
prolific words of Lee,
To all the virgins of the world, thanks for that.
also, whoever
Lee is slinging that thing, guys. I'm telling
has
you.
the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500. Post however many times you want, but you
Hey,
must
that's
tag
what's
my
up.
TikTok
Guys.
/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title /description.
Wait,
Last
was I
week's
saying
winner
his
was
name
this
right the whole time? Oliveira? Holy crap. Guys, make sure you go check him out. Will I make a YouTube short out of this to try to get money? Probably not. I don't really enjoy making YouTube shorts that much, but it is something I need to try to do more. So possibly. So guys, remember, like his video, comment on his video. How did you feel about that video? Are you in an old folks home? And if so, what are the colors that you guys use for your loofahs to signal that you're going to have anonymous sexual relations? If you're not in the old folks home, how excited are you now? It's looking kind of nice. Guys, remember, like this video, comment, subscribe to the video if you haven't already. If you're watching this far, you probably should be subscribing, because, you know, I look at the statistics, guys. If you're watching this far, you probably enjoy what I was saying. So go ahead and like the video, subscribe for more, and as always, bye.